Right, hello again. I'm at my allotment. I've just taken 5 minutes out of work to check on a few things, as I'm pretty lucky to be working right on its doorstep. So while I'm here, I thought I'd give you a quick look around, see what it is I've built. I'll be posting a picture as to what it did look like before myself, my wife Mary, got our hands on it. But it'll give you a flavour as to what I would like to build on a bigger scale. Okay. But the setup will be for disabled people, service users, who basically would like to come to a place to work on, learn to grow, and as a drop-in centre as well. So that's the end game, as I've said. That's what I'm hoping my patrons will want to be a part of, because it won't be my project, it'll be all your project. If you're contributing at least $1 a month towards my dream and my goal, then you will be part owners of this. So let me give you a quick tour and show you what I've been up to. Right, unfortunately the weather's not great today, so I've split it into 4 different beds really. 3 which I rotate for my veg. Got my root crops, my onions in this one, although I have to say I probably won't be doing onions in the ground for quite a few years, as I've seen last year and a little bit this year I've had white onion rot. Over in this one is my brassicas, so got a combination of kale, broccoli, and in the pots there, because I ran out of room, cauliflower, and in behind that we've got spinach, and next to that then we've got courgettes. Okay, so we've got then a little fruit patch here where I've got thornless, that tall thing there, it's a thornless blackberry, and then we've got the blueberries. Nice poppy in the middle. Wild foxglove, that's self-sown. That's basically found its way from all over down the bottom there. And then we've got gooseberries at the back. Second year I had them from a cutting, so I'm hoping this year I'm going to get a good crop, because they're quite sweet, those. In here, this year I've decided to do my cucumbers. So I've got the small spiky lunchbox ones on the right, and slightly longer ones, although there you go, there's one, but I've picked the best ones already. So down there I've got squash, and I'm going to be putting them out next week, so they're chomping at the bit to get in the ground. Moving down through, trying out this little trough here, trying out some lamb's lettuce on the left, sorrel, and then we've got rocket. That's the view you've got going down through. So on the right we've got some peas, then I've got all my potatoes, and to the left I've got rhubarb, lettuce, sweet corn. This was my fruit cage, but it kept collapsing, so I took 2 sides of it down, and now I use 2 sides just to have things climbing up, and the climbers love it, so that's good. And down here, this is our eating area. This is where we do the barbecues. We've got the polytunnel. So in the polytunnel this year I've got tomatoes, chilies. I had garlic where the chilies were in that raised bed, but that's all up now, so that's all hanging to dry out. Then down here got quite a bit of beetroot on the go, and then this is the new part. I used to have my greenhouse here, but we've replaced it with moved the greenhouse up there, as you saw, and we've now got a garden pond, and we actually do have frogs, which is really good. They actually have moved from the pond now. And this is like a working area, storage area, so this is the end of it now. But looking back, that's what you see, and that's our plot. So, as I've said, I want to do something that's going to be bigger than this, but it's going to be for the community of disabled and mentally ill people, which I want to tap into people like my son, Lewis, who has disabilities. He goes to various groups, Seal, Hayne, Your Ways in Plymouth. I want to contribute to that as well. And then there's also the military market, which basically I do work with. I sell insurance to the military, but I've got to know quite a few who are being asked to leave because they have longer term issues, and some of them will have mental illnesses or from stress, PTSD. So that's another area that I want to tap into through the contacts that I've got, to see if somebody would like to come to a garden where it's peaceful, not like here, right next to a busy road here, where they can contemplate, spend a bit of time, do a little bit of digging, and get away from the stresses of life. So go to my Patreon page, www.patreon, Patreon, patreon.com/Mansell, MANSEL, not Mansell, not, so it's MANSELNOTT, and please become a patron. $1 is all I need.